It's definitely a different situation this time around. Back in 2016, tech CEOs were sometimes openly combative. Or at least more ambivalent than they are this time around. This time, they're all sending their congratulations on Trump's decisive victory.
Tesla, shares soaring on the back of Trump's presidential victory. GM and Ford also getting a boost. Tom Naran of RBC writing, we find the positive moves from US auto names puzzling, especially considering how they reacted to tariff threats during the first Trump administration back in 18 and 19. Most puzzling to us is the positive reaction to Tesla shares.
As I broaden out my vision to climb to my next six figures in asset growth in my financial asset portfolio, as I've watched this political cycle recently play off, which there's such a connection between money and politics, that this presidential campaign has kind of put me on to and realizing this could be where my next $100,000 comes from in the next couple of few years. However you stand on Trump or not being president, whether you're pro-Trump, anti-Trump, whatever, for me, I'm only focused on the money. And I mean, if you can get yourself a handful of shares at the right time, this 2025 inauguration, you never know what can happen in the next 2, 3, or 4 years. I haven't invested in an individual stock in quite some time. When I did, I had some pretty good success. As I broaden out my vision to climb to my next six figures in asset growth in my financial asset portfolio, I try to do a better job of looking at the environment around me to find out where those opportunities are going to be. I think as I've watched this political cycle recently play off, which there's such a connection between money and politics, I realized it may be a great bet that I've been kind of passing on and ignoring up to this point in time, that this presidential campaign has kind of put me on to and realizing this could be where my next $100,000 comes from in the next couple of few years. And that's gonna be the connection, the now direct connection between MAGA and Tesla. I haven't been a Tesla fanboy, the Elon Musk fanboy that a lot of people have become over the recent years. Just haven't, I've paid attention to an extent, really haven't put a deep investment into understanding who he is or, the background of Tesla, where it is and where it may be headed. His open endorsement, and even to the point now where he's actually in the cabinet or the administration of Trump now, has really opened my eyes to what kind of opportunity could be there. I realized how big of a bet he's taken on himself and that company, associating himself with an end of the political spectrum. However you stand on Trump or not being president, whether you're pro-Trump, anti-Trump, whatever, for me, I'm only focused on the money. I'm not really I understand politics enough, but I don't really care. It is very realistic that depending on how Trump's presidency goes, that Tesla can rise and fall off of the next 4 years. And that's a bet that Elon Musk has had to weigh out as he's made a very public endorsement of President Trump. And honestly may have helped sway the campaign, to be completely honest. The opportunity to jump in on Tesla, especially maybe prior to the inauguration when serious changes are gonna be made, it could be a tremendous opportunity. Could be some risk for sure. If Trump's presidency is garbage for whatever reasons, if it's harmful to Wall Street, the overall economic system, whatever the case may be, if things get worse geopolitically, any of that stuff, this could have a direct correlation to, if any scandals break out, this can have a direct impact and correlation on the success of Tesla, at least for the next few years. On the flip side, if all in all, President Trump is able to go in there and make the moves that is good, generally for the country, generally for the economy, generally for Wall Street in particular, maybe go in there and stabilize things geopolitically as far as wars, or maybe even restore some level of peace and balance, Tesla could see a substantial increase in valuation. And I'm not necessarily a stock analyst, but I do have a FINRA investment license, so I can't speak to this with a little bit of confidence that we see. There could be a tremendous opportunity going between the Tesla and MAGA connection, whatever your party affiliations may be. This could be a golden opportunity for many of us to take a reasonable amount of money and capture a few shares, handful of shares, decent portion size of Tesla, and ride the elevator up over the next handful of years. I think Tesla will be around regardless. I don't think Trump can tank Tesla with his presidency. But can he have a significant impact on his valuation? For sure. With Elon Musk openly coming out and not only endorsing him, but actually attaching himself to his administration, that's not something that Elon Musk had to do, one would say. The position that the man is in, I don't believe that he needed to do that if he didn't truly believe that it can turn out to great benefit for his brand and his companies. This could be a tremendous opportunity for a company that's already had tremendous growth and a lot of headlines in recent years. And I just wanted to kind of put this out as a move that I'm deeply considering in the next couple to few months to start putting some real resources into. And it could be an opportunity for you to evaluate and do the same thing. It could be a tremendous opportunity to take one particular company of several that can see some great upside. And it's very familiar, it's easily tracked, information is easily found on it. Everybody's going to consistently be talking about it. So you're not going to necessarily have to be an expert to keep up with what's going on with it. And I mean, if you can get yourself a handful of shares at the right time, stay invested, stay consistent, stay patient. You know, it's 2025 inauguration. You never know what can happen in the next 2, 3, or 4 years with that stock alone, that stock by itself. There's a whole bunch of stocks that could do well under Trump, but none are more deeply connected than Elon Musk and Tesla have become in this presidential campaign. I just wanted to drop this out there and put this on y'all mind. This could be a golden opportunity for I'm looking for $100,000 plays and up. And that's just to be honest. Like everything I'm focused on going into 2025 and beyond, at least for now, because the numbers are going to keep growing, is a focus on $100,000 moves and up. Where can I put my money, time, energy, and effort, my expertise, my presence, and get a 6-figure return over time? Not immediately, but over time, for sure, or more. So this is one of those moves that I'm deeply considering. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know how much you paid attention to this presidential campaign beyond the emotional politics and focused on the money. What do you think about the MAGA Tesla connection? Are you betting on it? Are you not dealing with it? Let me know down in the comment section where you stand on it, what you think about it. As always, I'll continue to keep y'all posted on the moves I make with that. You know, we'll kind of follow up on this going into 2025. But, you know, y'all comment down below and let me know where y'all stand with the situation. Other than that, to all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. As always, I want each and every one of you to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon. This is my blueprint for financial empowerment and self-sufficiency. This is my blueprint for optimal health and body mastery. This is my blueprint for mental, physical, and spiritual momentum. This is my blueprint for prosperity.